Uganda's constitutional court is being praised by women's rights groups for shooting down a controversial anti-pornography law. Meanwhile, officials in parts of India and Africa have confiscated fake COVID-19 vaccines. Ian Lee is following these stories and other major headlines around the world. Good morning, Ian. What can you tell us?
Good morning, Laura. The World Health Organization is warning about the risk fake vaccines pose to global public health. And this has been a serious problem as people want to get vaccinated against COVID-19. Authorities in India and Africa seized a number of fake doses between July and August. The WHO confirmed they were counterfeit versions of India's primary COVID vaccine called Covishield, which is a version of the UK's AstraZeneca vaccine. Millions of doses of this shot have been sent to countries across Asia, Africa, and South America. While there hasn't been any public statements, local reports in India say officials are investigating the matter. We move on to the Ivory Coast, where the WHO says it's very concerned about a second suspected case of Ebola. One person has already been confirmed to have the disease, while at least 9 people have been identified as having come into contact with that person. The UN Health Agency fears the virus could spread quickly in the country's largest city. This variant of the virus killed more than 11,000 people between 2013 to 2016. So far, though, no one has died from the latest outbreak. Next, we are in Uganda, where the Constitutional Court has thrown out a controversial anti-pornography law, and women's rights activists have praised the ruling. The sweeping 2014 law also included a ban on wearing miniskirts in public and writing risque songs, and this led to an increase in the harassment of women in public who wore clothes considered to be too revealing. The court's decision also stripped the powers of a 9-member committee set up to enforce the law. Uganda's government says they'll now study the ruling and respond in due course. Finally, we're back here in the UK, where job vacancies are leading to higher wages, but they're also stoking fears of prolonged inflation. There are about 1 million job openings right now across the country. Companies that are already dealing with higher costs in their supply chains are passing the rising costs of doing business to their consumers. The central bank is now considering hiking interest rates to help combat the inflation. Laura, the worker shortage could also be part of the result of Brexit. Just walking around my neighborhood, it's not out of the ordinary to hear multiple languages being spoken. But since the UK left the EU, it's been harder for European citizens to come over here and fill those job openings.
Yeah, on that note, I heard about the worker shortage and read that some pubs and grocery stores had to be closed down because so many workers had to quarantine after coming into contact with COVID-19, and just they can't staff so many businesses there. Ian Lee, thank you so much.